Hey everybody, today we're going to read The Busy Beaver by Nicholas Oldland. The Busy Beaver. There once was a beaver who was so busy he didn't always think things through. This beaver's carelessness was becoming a problem. His dams leaked and he always made a mess of the forest. He left trees half chewed, and worse, he felled more than he needed. So, a little bit of prior knowledge that we might need to know is that in forests, when they are cutting down trees for like our papers and things that we need trees for, when they bring a tree down, it's called you fell a tree. So, this beaver is falling more trees than he needed. Perhaps worst of all, the beaver went about his work with so little thought that a tree landed on top of a bear. And once he even chewed a moose's leg thinking it was a tree. Ouch! The beaver was just that careless. It was only a matter of time before something went terribly wrong. Oh no! Sure enough, one day the beaver was so busy chewing on a tree that he failed to notice it was falling in his direction. And also those poor little birds. The beaver woke up in a hospital with a bent tail, 2 broken limbs, 3 cracked ribs, 4 big bruises, 5 sprained fingers, 6 twisted toes, 7 little cuts, 8 stinging scratches, 9 sore muscles, and 10 nasty slivers. He had spent his entire life chewing, swimming, and building. He had never sat still for a second. Now he could barely even scratch his nose. At first, all the beaver could do was stare at the ceiling. But little by little, he began to heal. With lots of rest, he regained his strength. And before too long, he was trying out a pair of crutches. Eventually, the beaver was able to hobble over to the window. This was the first time he noticed his leaky dam, the mess of trees he had left half chewed, his friends' bandages, and a family of homeless birds. He realized he had a lot of work to do. The next day, the beaver embarked on a rigorous rehabilitation program. This is a great word, rigorous. So if he's going to do something rigorous, do you all think it's going to be easy, or is he going to work really hard at it? Let's take a look at all the pictures. It looks like he's working really hard, right? He got back on his feet. He did lots of yoga and lifted weights. While he was at it, the beaver caught up on some important reading. I'm sorry, and practiced saying, I'm sorry. Soon enough, he was ready to go home. Run for your lives! The beaver's friends were a little worried about his return to the forest. But despite their concerns, the beaver went straight to work. Hi, guys. look at the little birds. Aw. Before the beaver started his first project, he did a full tree inspection, checked to see if there were any animals in harm's way, and carried a frightened caterpillar to safety. Then the beaver went ahead and built the family of homeless birds a new nest. Sorry, guys. Next, the beaver apologized to his friends for being careless and causing so much damage. To show that he meant it, he made the bear a vase for his den. Thank you. and he built a canoe for the moose. Apology accepted. The beaver's final task was to clean up the mess he had made of the forest. He hauled off the trees he had left half chewed, used the broken branches to fix his leaky dam, and planted saplings to replace the trees he had felled. That's probably the best thing he did. With the forest back in order, everyone was happier, including the beaver. His work done, the beaver got to thinking about what he might do next. He came up with lots of ideas that he got ready for bed that night. Maybe he would take a course on dam building, or start a band and go on tour, or take more naps. The beaver liked this idea best. Yeah, which one would you all do? Would you all like to build something, or play some music, or just take naps? I would like to take a course on building. I think that's super cool. Being busy doing good work was exhausting. With a yawn, the beaver laid his head down on a soft bed of leaves and fell right to sleep. All that was left for the beaver to do was dream. Thank you all so much for reading this with us. The beaver learned his lesson, didn't he? That's good. Remember, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, be kind to animals. Please continue to keep on reading. You all are doing fantastic. You're reading better every single day. Bye.